a little weird, so I just decided to restart my stream. This is what it looks like so far. It's coming out quite nice. Ooh, I gotta do that corner still. Wheat. Right. What is next for this piece? Go ahead and do beepity beep boop boopity boop. Garbanzo beans. Alright, now we're going to add more blue to this. It is lacking in the blue department. Add a nice small blue dot to that. Where do I want to go from here? Green. Should do green. Or maybe even red. Red would be good. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. All right. Hello, Graphic Modern. Welcome in. Ooh, I could use... What could I use? Yellow. Yellow is a good color to use. Let's use yellow to make dots right here. Right here. Hello, it's Starlight. Welcome in. Great to see you here. Sweet. Sweet. It is it is 12:30 in the afternoon in my area. One 1:36 p.m. Nice. Welcome in, O Phantom. Greetings and thank you very much. This is coming out quite well actually. I'm surprised. This is completely a random drawing too, so it's like none of this is actually planned. Compass and protector is nice. I just have these stencils. One of my stencils fell on the floor. I want to get other stencils too, ones that have bigger squares and circles and even more shapes than just squares and circles. I guess there's triangles too, but it'd be nice to have a bunch of different shapes. But my art store in my town doesn't have a very good selection of stencils. Surprisingly, because it's an art store. I think I need to go to a Hobby Lobby or something, see what they have for stencils. Or even Blick's store up in Portland might be good. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Well, I'll show you some of my other works. I usually am a black and white type of guy. I usually like to do my black and white work because I just love doing black and white drawings, honestly. They're my favorite. I've been using these Artist Loft uh, pens, and they are really, really super nice. And then these ones are Stabilo pens. And also, I've started to use this Stettler pen just to see if it would be better than Stabilo's, and I actually really like both Stabilo and the Steadliner. The Stettler, I mean. Yeah, they last a while for me. I've used some of these pens for like 8 or 9 drawings at least, so they do last a while for me. And this is double-sided, so you got this side here, and then you got the small side here. And this Tombow pen is water-based, and they're really decent pens. However, I don't recommend. Let's find another pen. I did a drawing not too long ago. I'm gonna show you one of my big drawings real quick. So this is a black pen right here, the Tombow, and the red pen, red pen right here. I made the mistake of using the black pen on my large drawing. So, which means I couldn't really color the whole thing. Give me 1 second and I'll show you what I mean. Alright. Alright, I'm going to take everyone on a field trip to the other side of my table. This is my entire art table right here. I've got 2 whole tables dedicated to art. And I got my art bag here. More art supplies. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about here. This was done in water-based pens. Now water-based, the black ink right here, the water-based ink right here, I should not have used my Tombow pens to draw the black lines because the colors that I've been using, that I used, where is an example? There's a slight smudge there. And so, ooh, I even went over there. I went overboard there. I might take a black pen and fix that at some point. But yeah, the colors will smudge because it's all water-based pens. And so I should have used the Artist Loft pens to do the glass there. But this drawing looks just fine just the way it is. It looks great because there's a little bit of color in throughout the board. And this drawing right here was supposed to look like this here. I made a much smaller scale one after I did the large piece because I was determined to have something like this in my collection. This one turned out really, really great. And I used my water-based pens right here on the checkered pattern. And I was so thrilled with it because the water base did not smudge my Artist Loft pens, which was really, really, really good. I can't stop staring at this piece right here. This is one of my favorite pieces I've done this year. And then I've got a whole bunch of projects I started over here. So I've got lots of projects I'm doing. And this small piece right here is just one piece in my set of 16 I am doing for my colored works. You have King's Art, nice. I've never been to a King's Art either. I've only been to Blix and Michael's. In fact, I work at a Michael's. All right, where was I at? Oh, I was right over here. Perfect. Oh, thank you, graphic. Wheat. All right. This piece right here is coming along quite nicely. Absolutely 100% random because I really don't know what I'm going to do next. Well, I know I'm going to put yellow dots next in between the red thingies here. But after that, I don't know what I'm going to do. There's always something to do, though. Let's see. I need to get my test pad out here. I have a little test pad to see if it's the color that I want to use. It's too close to that shade, so I'm going to pass on this turquoise type color. For now, of course. I could end up using turquoise in the border here. But I got two different turquoises here. Let's look. One's more of a blue-green though. The other one's kind of a turquoisey color. Ooh, that could be, this could be the turquoise color that I want for later. I'm going to do something really, really super random. I'm just going to draw like kind of an ocean type of pattern here. Like kind of a blue ocean. Maybe I'll just do some dots here instead of shading it all in, because I'm always doing a lot of shading, so maybe I'll tone down my shading. Actually, I do kind of want to shade the top area here. Kind of looks like a bridge going over the water here. That looks nice. And I'll do the same thing on this side so it evens out the artwork. All right. I want to do something in these general areas, just like lines or something. Be cool. Like, I just don't know what color to do because I've done yellow, orange. I want a dark color there. Maybe a Let's see what color this is. That is a dark blue. I'm going to take a gamble here. I wonder, let's find my stencil here. Let's see if I have any small rectangular shapes that could go in there. Nah, I won't. Oh, maybe squares. Maybe squares would be great for there. Hollywood squares. Ooh, yeah, squares would look great there. I was just gonna do like 3 lines, but squares are better. This dark purple looks so dark, it could be confused as black. Ooh, that was a great idea to put squares here instead of lines. I was going to do 3 solid lines, but these squares look great right there. Make sure it's the right space there. Perfect. Oh, I got it too close to the pink circle there, but that's okay. When people look at this, they're not going to look at how close they are to the pink lines. It's coming along quite nicely. Where is... I rarely use my dark purple pen because it does look so dark. It almost has a black hue to it, or maybe a dark blue to it rather than a purplish look to it. Alright, what do I want to do for the centerpiece? Oh, that's right, I was going to color it orange. I was going to color it orange for the most part. Let's get out my water-based orange. I must have put my orange somewhere else. Oh, it's right in front of me on my table. If I was an orange pen, where would I be? on your table. All right. I love that the orange is smooth. It is insanely smooth. That's what I really like about these Tombow pens, is how smooth that some of these colors are. So far, the orange one has been the smoothest. All right, that was a very smooth moment with this shade of blue. Sometimes the blues don't come out too smooth. Be careful with these blue pens. All right, let's see what kind of color this is. Ew, lime green. I don't use lime green very often. Let's use lime green for this. Ooh, I could use lime green down there, actually. And then something else here. was a good choice to put the lime green there instead of where I was going to put it. Let's do a dark purple. Dark purple could go nicely right here. Alright. We're going to match this one with the same level of purple. Because the purple is going to make the red border around that purple feel highlighted, and it'll complement the green on the other side quite nicely. Complement. Colors give each other more compliments than I get at work. I may want to thicken the red border here so the red can get a little more accentuated. There we go. Good deal. Alright. Let's do some more. Let's see what I got here. I'm going to do some more dots. And then I'm going to work on the final border. The final border. Let's do some red dots too. Do some red dots here. I've got enough yellow in that area. So we're going to, no pink dots. We're going to give it, ooh, a bright fluorescent. Oh no, there's already, it's already orange there. Okay. Give it some gray dots. Got a nice gray pen here. And I think we'll do some blue dots too. Blue dots. Perfect. Wheat. Perfect. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. Bow wow. Maybe I should be using a number 3 pen for this part. Number 3 pen will look a little bit nicer. Number 1 pen just did not do the trick. Wheat. My camera's not even on the artwork anymore. LOL. Wheat. Sweet. else do I want to do to this? I think this might be complete. Yeah, I'm gonna say this is complete because I keep wanting to add more and more detail to it, but that's probably not a great idea. So this guy is going to be complete. Well, there is a shadow. There we go. This looks nice. I wonder what I'm going to call this one this time. I will call this one Social Experiment. Today is the 6th. And I'm not numbering these until I figure out what I want to do with the first drawing. The first drawing will probably get numbered afterwards, so this could be the number 3. Number 2. Number 1. Oh, this is number 1. Okay. Number 2, number 3. Okay. All right. We have number 1. Let's see if I got it in there. Number 2. Number 3. Which is the one I just did today. And then number 4, which I started a week ago, but I'm not working on it until I have a clear direction of where I want to go with this, because the border work here is absolutely phenomenal. I don't want to do anything to ruin it. So I'm holding off on that one for now. Well, I would continue this stream, but I can see that nobody's here, so I will go ahead and end my live now, and I will come back later. And we'll do this again. get all my pens off the table so that when I do come back later, I can start with a clean table. Darn it. Oink, oink. There we go. Now I've got my area organized. Ew, need to move this somewhere else because this is awesome. Where are you back from? Well, my last stream ended because my phone malfunctioned. And now my stream is ending now because I finished my artwork. I finished this piece. But I'll be around for sure. Probably in Las Vegas for a little while. After I end this stream here in a minute or so. But I will be back later on to do more artwork. Maybe tomorrow morning even. Actually, I don't know what time I work tomorrow. I better check my work schedule today. So depending on my work schedule, I'll definitely be back live tomorrow for sure. I might even do another overnight stream tonight too. This is a nice little pyrite rock. My favorite rocks are pyrite and obsidian. Two of my favorite rocks. This is commonly known as fool's gold. I wish I had like a huge rock, like a 200-pound rock of just pyrite. That would be nice. That would be something else to see. A pyrite boulder, that would be great. Or a boulder of obsidian would be sweet too. I've seen pretty large rocks of obsidian before. Oh, don't get me started on rocks, because I'll never stop talking about rocks. Because the one thing I know for sure is I'm like the $5 box, because it rocks, it rocks. Alright, fool's bold. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end my stream now. Thank you all for coming. Thanks for hitting that like button. And we'll do this again later or tomorrow. Wheat.